And look at what this sign says. Welcome to paradise. This is the most popular area of Mount Rainier National Park here. Many trails come out of this area. You may see just a little peak of Mount Rainier up here, a little bit of snow. We're going to see a lot more of that soon. So Kathy and I here on this September 2nd, a Tuesday morning, we're going to hike some of the trails here, probably the Skyline Trail, and we'll see how things go here today. Beautiful crystal clear morning. We had a big hearty breakfast, pancakes, eggs, sausage, the whole deal. So we're going to head up in just a couple of minutes. And as you can see, the parking lot here gets very crowded very early. We were here about 7:30, had breakfast in the RV. And just make sure if you're going to come up here in the busy season, arrive very early. This is the lower parking lot. There's also the upper. Well, here is a view looking away from Mount Rainier. Right now it's about 8:30 in the morning. And we'll just take a look at some of these other peaks. Mount Rainier is surrounded by mountains, but all of them are dwarfed by the massive Mount Rainier, 14,400 feet. All right, I think now we're going to go ahead and get on that trail. And here it comes. Those beautiful mountain flowers and Mount Rainier in the backdrop.
Maybe we should be going that way.
Incredible. Okay, so here we go. The beginning of this trail right out of the parking lot was very steep, so a real steep start. There's the visitor center down there. Very warm day, a little cool in the shade, so it's a nice change. And these trees just look so healthy and green on a sparkling day like today. They're just lit up beautifully. And I believe this trail is going to climb through these trees, and then we'll be in the alpine. Always Mount Rainier next door. Lots of interweaving trails here, but here comes a sign. They're very well marked. Let's take a look here. What a glorious day. All right, so now we are officially on the Skyline Trail. We took a little spur trail to get here, and we're going to head to the left, and hopefully, if all things go well, we'll make it to Panorama Point 1.7, and then from there we start heading down the loop. It is a loop trail. We may take the shortcut down the Golden Gate Trail just to shorten the mileage. The Skyline Trail is 5.5. And here she is. Mountains getting bigger and bigger at every turn. And they say, I think they said 20,000 people try to hike to the top every year. 10,000 make it, half turn around, which is certainly understandable. I think I counted on the map 24 glaciers on this mountain. 24 glaciers. You have to have some skill to make it up this thing. They say it has more glaciers than any mountain in the lower 48. A beautiful cool spot here right now. Let's take a look at Kathy, how she's doing. She's doing good so far. Kid's still smiling. Give me 5. There you go. All right, it looks like right around this bend we're going to get the real alpine area. We're going to say goodbye to these trees. And man, it's exhilarating up here. Yep. And here now, about maybe 8/10 of a mile in or so, the trail turns to dirt, but very easy walking here. Obviously heavily traveled, well maintained. We ran into a ranger, Dan, just behind us. He's out here all day, just patrolling the trail. Make sure everybody's okay. And good thing. Thank you, Dan. Wow. And now we're entering this beautiful alpine area. One thing that's fun when there's a lot of people on the trail is that you meet a lot of people. So we've been stopping, having conversations with quite a few. Kind of keeps the morale up too. So having company is a good thing. So is solitude, right? But just take in this scenery. It is awesome. Let's pause. And here's a little look back from where we came along that ridge there. May see all the people. We look like little ants on an anthill out here. But it is good having the company, I think. You may see a little creek right down in here, flowing down. They say the snow would be over our head if we were here in the winter, easily over our heads. And the snow doesn't leave until around July 1st. You still find snow up here. And right here in front of us we have the Nisqually Glacier. A very large glacier up here. We're going to get closer. We're going to go up to that little hump over there and beyond. Like all these trails, every step is a new, incredible, inspiring view. Right, I don't know if it's visible in this video, but Mount Adams is straight in the center of the picture behind this range. Just above it, faint distance, is Mount Adams. And the ranger said if we go a little bit higher, we can see Mount St. Helens. Right now we're at the Glacier View point area. The ranger was a little bit discouraging about going on, which I really don't like when they do that. But discouraged Kathy quite a bit. Okay. So Kathy has reached her max with no help from the ranger. But I'm gonna head up to this next point and then come back and meet her. Okay, and we're coming up to about the closest point you get to Nisqually Glacier. This is pretty darn close. There she is. I don't really know where the summit of the mountain is. I suspect can't see it yet. I don't know if it's at the top of that. Wow. Okay, and you may see some people up here on this ridge, right up in here, going up to Panorama Point. That's another climb, and then it's downhill from there. But I think today, being that Kathy has reached her max, we're going to head on down. We made it up here to Glacier Vista. Again, there's Mount Hood in the distance, and lots of people enjoying themselves here, and so did we. And right here, I just noticed we have a beautiful waterfall tumbling down in this area here. I'm going to zoom in with the phone camera in a moment. But look who we found here. Kathy did make it up to the top of Glacier Vista here. Good for you, kiddo. They do call this hike strenuous, and it is. And looky here, Kathy's still trucking. She went quite a bit further than she thought. Oh, there goes a grasshopper. And we may call it soon, but we went past Glacier Vista, and there are gazillions of waterfalls over here. There's the cliff. We would have to climb up there if we keep going. And out here, you won't be able to see them all, but there's waterfalls everywhere out here. The one big one to our left here that we showed you before, right there between the trees. Some clouds grabbing onto the mountain there. What an absolutely glorious day up here. Blue skies, a little breeze, it's warm, not hot. Absolutely perfect. So we may turn around shortly, but what a great hike today. See how far we go. And there's another creek down there running down this incredible mountain. And now it looks like we have officially topped out. Kathy has reached her max for today, and we have made it past Glacier Vista a little bit, and we're going to call it a day here. It's been absolutely remarkable little journey. Gonna head on down, get to the lodge, and have something to eat. On the way down, we may take a little film. We did see the Nisqually River down there, so maybe we'll film a little bit more. But hope you enjoyed this little journey up to Glacier Vista and beyond at Mount Rainier National Park.
Have a good one.
And as we pan to our left just a little bit here from the mountain, as we look down, probably melted glacier here where the glacier used to be, and down to the Nisqually River. You may see it over here, and there's a bridge going across. We'll be crossing that bridge as we drive back to our campground. And in front of us there we see a creek flowing down and the Golden Gate Trail. That's the shortcut off the Skyline. Right now we're coming down the Alta Vista Trail, which connects with the Skyline just in front of us. Just a little different view as we head down. And now I'm gonna hang a left, go to the Paradise Inn and cool off and get some food. Let's go to the inn. The inn in Paradise.
It's steep.